Okay, we're gonna get going. Gonna open up the executive session of the House Election Law Committee for House Bill 1370, which is, if I should read the title, relative to durable and tamper-proof ballot containers for preserving ballots. I will recognize Representative Bohm for a motion.
I move OTP.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Representative Howard seconds. Is there discussion on the bill? Representative Hamer would like to speak.
Thank you. Speaking with my city clerk's office, the first question is from him is why would this be necessary? Cardboard boxes are secured with tamper evident tape along with the seal signed by the election officials accounting for the documents enclosed within. So with these plastic boxes, would they have the ability to have that seal on them also? Wouldn't that be gunking them up after a few times that they're used?
Let the representative finish speaking.
Obviously, we store the cardboard boxes unopened, and this would be a lot of room needed for these plastic bins containers. Maybe they are prettier, but after a while, they're going to get ugly looking, I think. And we have 12 wards in Manchester. I work the elections. I know how to package up a box, and they're used over and over again. We open them during the day, take ballots out, and then when they're cleaned out, we put the ballots in. So they do have tape on them. But when the election is done, we have to pack them in a car. Are 6,000 ballots going to fit into boxes, easy to travel over to our city clerk's office to drop them off in these containers? I'm just worried about this.
Okay, further discussion
Thank you.
on the. I'm sorry, Representative Hamer. I apologize. Representative Bohm is recognized.
Yeah, I would like to answer some of those questions. I think the plastic ones should be about the same size as the boxes. Also, as the Secretary of State said, they'll be using a wire seal. So you don't need the tape other than taping the affidavit saying that they were stuck. So I don't think it'd be that much more room, because hopefully they're gonna go for the same size of the boxes and they'll last longer. I mean, cardboard boxes don't last.
Okay. Further discussion on the bill. Representative Hamlet, you recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So I'm concerned because it seems like we'd be using a whole lot of plastic, which is not good for the environment. The cardboard boxes are basically made out of paper. They're recyclable. I don't think they're as bad for the environment. And when they're taped up correctly with the red, plastic tape, that I think they're very secure. Yes, they can get wet and can get beaten up, but I don't think there was no testimony given about any ballots ever being ruined. So I think I think the cardboard boxes are fine and they're better for the environment. Thank you.
Representative Howard, you recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. When we're looking at the potential destruction of ballots from potential things like water damage, I mean, if we end up losing those ballots, then there's no recourse that we can have to get those back. So we shouldn't be necessarily risking something that may be a one-off event if we can have something that's reusable, fairly cheap, and adds additional security. Thank you.
Further discussion. Seeing none. I apologize, Representative Prudhomme O'Brien.
I just wanted to add about the tape. That's a concern as well. I can see what Representative Hamer's other election workers were concerned about. Who was it? That was the clerk? Yeah, the clerk in Manchester. But the electronic ballot counting machines are currently sealed with the same kind of wire that that Representative Bohm was talking about. So there is that security. I had some questions about everything as well, that we can make the cardboard boxes the same size as the ballots, these kinds of things. But I think it's all going to even out in the wash, okay? I think that in the end, the uniformity of the plastic ballots will be fine. And I think that anything that will help with the perception that we're doing things that in a much more secure way, fine. It's worth it. Let's do it.
Okay, further discussion? Seeing none.
hey,
Oh, okay, Representative Wood. Yeah, I didn't see you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. When it comes to the plastic containers, we have to look at the whole chain of events. There's a custody issue every time that box is open. And we know that these boxes get open for multiple reasons, recounts and that type of thing. The plastic security is pretty standardly used in information that needs to be preserved. Every time that box is open, there's a chain of custody that needs to be filled out. So what happens is when you see any of the results of these audits and the information that's brought to us, you'll see the tape is they use special security tape. They say void on it, which means whatever that seal is, it isn't accurate or holding to procedure. There's containers that can't stand up to the weight of being stacked, which is a security issue. I think if you just put them in a box and never touch them again, I think the point is there. But these boxes have to be designed to be part of that chain of custody, and they can be opened up multiple times by the people on the list. And every time they're open, they got to be signed off. And every time they're returned, they need to be sealed. So if they get open 3 times, we know they were open 3 times by 3 different individuals. So.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and call the vote, and the clerk will call the roll.
Representative Bohm?
Yeah.
And this is on ought to pass. Representative Perdomo O'Brien?
Yes.
Representative Quayle?
Yes.
Representative Inkerberg is not here. Representative Burnham?
Yes.
Representative Wary? Representative Wood?
Yes.
Representative Osborne? Representative Kutab? Representative Lane?
Yes.
Representative Ward?
No.
Representative Hamer?
No.
Representative Hamlet?
Yes.
Representative Muirhead?
No.
Representative Bay?
No.
Representative Brennan? Representative Grill, yes. Representative Howard?
Yes.
Representative Rafter? Is
The chair would like to vote.
Chairman Barry?
The chair votes yes, and I don't know what the count is because my brain in election law is used to doing 10 or 20, so
15 to 4.
15 to 4. I don't think we've ever heard that. With that, it can't go on consent. Representative Hamer, will you be in charge of the minority report? And Representative Howard, would you like to do the majority? All right, we'll have a. Sorry. No.
No.
Oh, okay. Who else is on the bill? It's fine. Who else is on the bill? All right, then Representative Weary will write the majority report. All right, with that, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on Tuesday.